Hello everyone, I am the Bubble Bandit and my hair is shorter now. Today we're going to be doing something very different to what we normally do. A developer from an indie horror game has reached out to me and asked me to play it, give it a review, make a video on it, so that's what we're going to do. The game is called Late Night Fears. It is made up of 3 different games with seemingly more on the way, and yeah, it's kind of fun. So I have a bunch of notes. Let me go through them, and I'll let you know how it goes. Before we get into the video, I do just want to say, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. It really helps the channel out. Commenting really pushes the video, liking lets me know what you do and don't want to see more of, and you know, in comments you can tell me more of what you do and don't want to see anyway. And subscribing, just, you know, it helps me out. It's free, why not? You might as well. And also, if you want to play this game for yourself, there will be a link to the Steam page in the description where you can play them for yourself, give your own feedback, and even join his Discord server where you can tell him exactly what you would like improved about this game. But anyway, enough of that. Let's get on with the video. So like I said, this game is made up of 3 different games. We have Grandpa's Food Stall, Bus Station 8, and The Infected Store. So I'm just going to start from the top and then we'll get through it. I do just want to say, right off rip from the main menu, the music does not suit. It seems very strange, very weird pick. So I assume it's probably just a stand-in, so it's fine. But when I opened the game for the first time, I was very confused by that music. Also, I hope you all appreciate my Miku mouse. The first time I played it, I couldn't get it to work properly. I don't know why, but it's whatever. I got it to work in the end. The biggest problem I had is when I did manage getting it to work, I didn't realize I needed to put a plate down before I put like all the burger things in, which you might need to make that a little bit more clearer, that they need to put a plate first. And when I tried to reactivate the power after being attacked by monsters, nothing worked. I clicked on it, nothing happened. So I don't know what's going on with that, but it may be something you already know and are probably already fixing. Another thing I would like to say is, I don't understand why I'm being attacked by monsters. What's going on there? Sure, it's just a demo, so you have plenty of time to explain it later on, but it just didn't really make much sense to me why I was being attacked, but it just kind of felt thrown in and a little bit random. I didn't really understand. And why the monsters were like, one was a zombie, one was a mannequin, and they played differently. I like that they played differently. I really do, because it switches things up, but you may want to make them all like the same kind or same type of monster. But other than that, you know, I don't really have anything else to say other than those 2 things. It's a good game. I've never played a game like this before. These games like that aren't really my sort of thing. I'm a survival horror / psychological horror kind of guy. So yeah, the games like that I don't really gel with, but I did have fun playing it. So that's the main thing. Then we're moving on to Bus Station 8, which is an anomaly horror game similar to Exit 8, Knock at the Door, any other anomaly horror game you've ever played ever, which is the problem with anomaly horror. All of them are the same game. If you've played one of them, you've played all of them. So it's just about making sure people play your one first, you know? Because anomaly horror games, they are fun. I do enjoy puzzles, and I do like finding things out for myself. I really enjoy it. I don't know why, I can't explain it, but it's good fun. I will say though, the only thing this is missing, and again, this is a demo, it's an early build, so I wasn't expecting any of these to be like perfect or blow me away, but add more anomalies. Absolutely add more anomalies, and don't leave the anomalies to just inside the bus. In fact, you could change the color of the bus as an anomaly. The poles, the seats inside the bus, they could be an anomaly. The bus driver and the passenger, you know, have them wear different clothes, be different races, which are all part of the anomaly. Minor things, you know, that really make people have to think and look at what they're doing to make sure they're getting everything right. I would also say, again, don't leave the anomalies inside the bus entirely. You could have an anomaly outside of the bus, which would make people kind of look a little bit harder at what they're seeing. Like, even if it was just like some little guy outside the window, of the bus or something. You know, there was a scare that happened to me as an anomaly. Didn't really get it. It did scare me because, but I fucking hate jump scares. I truly hate jump scares, much like everyone else. But yeah, that's just me. Also, do want to say as well, if I were you, I would get voice acting. Because sometimes the text goes by way too quickly when a character is talking. So get voice acting. I don't mind voicing a character or a few characters if you need me to. But get your friends involved, your family. Record them saying lines. Doesn't matter if they're... I don't think you're English, just from what I remember. Or English is not your first language, rather, I should say. So if you have friends and family who aren't very good at English... don't worry, get them to do it anyway. Get friends, family, like I said. Doesn't matter if they're good voice actors or they're not very good at English. Do it anyway, because I find voice acting builds a world much better. Although some people prefer text, so maybe you could add a feature in settings where you can turn voice acting on and off. That might be a good idea for those that do and don't want that, because I know with indie horror games, people are a little bit, you know, to and fro about what they like and what they want to see and what they don't want to see. So if you don't mind me voice acting, I don't mind doing it. Just let me know and send me a script. Also, I want to say as well for an anomaly, audio. Make audio anomalies. I think that would be kind of interesting. And I don't know of a horror game or an anomaly horror game that has audio as an anomaly. I could be wrong though, but yeah. Also the clock as well, the timer that counts down, have that be an anomaly. I think that would fuck people over a hell of a lot. It would make for an interesting thing as well, because when I was there, because I knew I had 2 minutes, I didn't bother looking at the clock too much because all the anomalies are inside the bus. You know, I'm going to find it pretty quickly. Yeah, have the timer be an anomaly. I think that would make things quite interesting. And lastly, we have the infected store, which is like Helma or Shift at Midnight or the Midnight Shift, whatever it was called, I don't remember. That would be a lot more fun, in my opinion, if I kind of knew a bit more about what was going on. Because, I mean, I know the part of these games is the mystery, but the only scare that I had was, aside from how the customers look, because they're fucking terrifying, was one woman crying in the back room, and that was kind of it. So I also feel like she should have been more like a ghost than something I had to shoot. But again, that's just me. I just feel like that would have been way more fun. It also felt like there was no repercussion for me getting something wrong on analyzing the medical cards that all the customers have. It kind of just felt like, you know, it didn't really matter if I got any of them wrong. And again, like I want to say, it is just a demo. There's a lot to be added. It's not finished yet. I understand. You know, I don't want to sound like I'm being too mean. I am fully aware of these. I'm just giving you what I think you should add, and basically giving you how I feel about this game. Making a game is hard, right? It's hard. It's not an easy thing. It's difficult, especially, well, I assume you're doing this on your own. It's tricky. It's not easy. I studied games design in university for a year, and then I stopped because I fucking hated it. So I know how hard it can be to make a game, especially when nothing really goes the way you want it to. But take your time with it. You know, you have a demo out. That's great. You've managed to get this far, which is fantastic. So just keep going. Just keep working and getting better at making games, because it's clearly what you want to do. It's clearly something you love to do. So keep going with it. Okay? Don't give up. If people start giving you shit, fuck them. Who cares? It doesn't really mean anything. They're just angry, and probably sometimes they are jealous that you can do something that they can't and want to do, and they're just too lazy to fucking do it themselves. So don't put yourself down if anyone's hating. I also think you need to find ways to make your game stand out a bit more as well. By the way, didn't mention, these are just my overall reviews. Need to make a way for your game to stand out. So since you're doing an anthology, a collection of games, have them all tie together somehow, maybe. And let me clean the fucking windows in the store, okay? Let me clean those fucking windows. They are dirty as shit. Okay? But anyway, stand out from all the other stuff you find on itch.io. because they're all kind of the same. After a while, if they see one type of game get popular, and then everyone makes a game just like that, and the ones that really do stand out are the ones that are unique and original in their own way. So do that, basically. Make a game stand out, and if you're doing a collection of 3 different types of horror games that I assume that they're genres of horror game that you like, add to them what you've always wanted to add to them. Make them their own thing. They need to be standout. And you know, I ain't saying you need to make the next fucking AAA bestseller Game Awards winner title. Just something different from what people normally see. Redefine the genre. You know, you don't have to do that. That was a joke. I also want to. This is the last thing I want to say. Having a roadmap was such a good idea. I really, really fuck with it. Having a roadmap, because it lets people know what they can expect to see, what they can see in future, and it lets the players know that you are listening to them when you give them the updates and add them into the roadmap. It's really nice and refreshing to see, and it means I don't have to fucking go scouring the web to find out what's coming next, or even just, you know, hoping to God that something's happening. It shows that you're listening to the feedback, which is fantastic. So just keep doing that, basically, and just keep going. But yeah, that kind of wraps up this video. Thank you all so much for watching. I also do just want to say real quick, a friend of mine is thinking about selling art prints of her artwork through an online store, and she's a fucking good artist. So go give her a follow. Her link will be in the description as well, and there's probably artwork like here that you can see that she's done. So if you like anime artwork or just kind of like nice wholesome artwork, go give her a look, because she's a fucking legend. All right, she's a sick cunt. Okay, all right, that's all from me. Again, go check out the game, the link's in the description, and let the developer know the feedback, because he said he wants it, so give it to him. All right. Okay, I'll catch you all later. Bye.